Alright. Welcome. Sorry that it took a bit longer. Alright. Welcome. Sorry that it took a a bit longer. Just mute the stream. Okay, there we go. Had some issues in qualifying, some impeding going on. Just the usual. So that's why it took a little bit longer. We had Quangus John with the fastest time in quali by like 3/10, but he couldn't send his lap, so he's going to be starting at the back of the grid. How many drivers? I don't know, about 20 drivers today. Nearly a full grid, so that's nice. I just have all the drivers now in the pits, and we're going to have a formation lap starting in a second. Got Mr. Spooky on pole today after the Quangus grid drop. Melly right behind him in P2. And then T-Dash in P3 for the top three. T-Dash and Melly 1-2'd 2 races ago for the same team. Now they're driving for a different team, so we'll see how that goes. It's a short run to the grid here. Melly disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he is. We got Spike coming back out of retirement. Decent qualifying. Tifosi here. Fiend. 5 grid drop for impeding Ice Flake. Yeah, Melly's coming back onto the grid now. The other ART driver, Vic, is away today. I'm not sure who's the reserve for him. Maybe we can tell by the liveries, but I don't know. Gabby Souza reserving for MP today as well. Missed qualifying, unfortunately. Skittles still away. Mr. Spooky 10 points behind Skittles in the Drivers' Championship now. If he scores a P5 or above, he's going to be equal or ahead of Skittles and be leading the championship. So it's going to be interesting. Melly will need to do everything for his teammate that's currently away to help him out though. We have the safety car coming in now, so we should be starting anytime soon now. And the safety car respawns, we're gonna go. I don't know if they're waiting on something. GTA has removed texture. Oh, there you go, and we're away. Mr. Spooky still keeping the lead into turn 1. Nothing going on as of yet. Lots of people side by side into the downhill here. No collision just yet. Quangus and Sasuke going off wide there. Oh, and there's a big crash. That's definitely going to be a safety car there. Saw an orange car MP that. Oh my goodness. What a pile up. Everybody. Jesus. That is definitely going to be a safety car. It's a pretty tight section here at the start, as you can see. It's a very twisty and tight chicane here, so very hard to fit side by side, especially on the opening lap when you have people going 3 or 4 wide even. Let's have a look at the order though. We have Mr. Spooky still in first. Melly's still in second. Iceflake making up some positions up to P3. Be able to see them coming around here. Jacob, I think, staying around where he was. Spike as well, moving up 1 spot, I believe. Who lost out on this start then? I think the crash mainly happened in the back. Redfield, I believe. A new driver. I've not seen that name before. Driving in P10 at the moment. It's pretty good from him. Gabby making up a few positions to P14. Looks like Carol. Oh, T-Dash in P17. Yeah, so Carol, T-Dash, Tifosi, Sasuke, and Vic. But I believe he was starting at the back anyway, so he missed qualifying. So those are just some of the people losing out from that big pile-up. We should be in at the end of this lap, if everybody can catch up. Some people making pit stops already. Oh, I'm getting a Discord call. Sorry for that. Mr. Tino. Is my screen not showing? Are you serious? Oh my. Of course, because it's not GTA anymore, it's GTA Enhanced. Can you see it now? I am so sorry for that. It's because yeah, the OBS is set up for GTA Legacy. Obviously, that's the game it's capturing. It's not capturing my screen, it's just capturing Legacy. And it's a new game version with Enhanced, so I was literally talking over a black screen for that whole thing. I'm sorry. We got a safety car restart. There was a big pile up in the first section. It's just your average crash, really. Everyone sideways here, right where Mr. Spooky is about now. Stefan making a move with Ghost Shadows. The two of the Dams drivers. Thank you, Tino, for pointing that out. Thank you. That was a rookie mistake. Carroll getting sent off wide, losing a few positions there. Oh, someone spun around there. Is that Sasky? I believe that is. Not quite big enough for a safety car. A little bit of contact with Vic and Tifosi in the back. We're just going to come around here and see the lead pack. Medic taking the lead of the race from Mr. Spooky in the first lap that he could have on the green flags. The top four very close though. Iceflake, the creator of this track, and an old MP driver as well on the podium. Spike, very good drive on his comeback. Big gap here, you can see in the back. Down from Stefan. Oh, actually, it's not that big. The two Dams drivers just going side by side together there. Both in the points though, which is very good. Dams has been struggling a little bit. I would know, it's my team. It's not been great, but this looks good. Very promising. So we got Melly still leading the race. Mr. Spooky. They are gapping Iceflake by a little bit compared to last lap. Icy will be under pressure from Jacob very soon, I believe. Let's follow them too. Should be a bit of interesting battles on this track. It's a very nice track. Iceflake taking the inside line there, stopping Jacob getting past, but now Spike's right behind. Oh, that's Redfield and T-Dash coming to a stop. Redfield was respawning his car there. T-Dash hit straight into him. Let's have a look at this freeway battle here up on the top for the podium. Melly and Spooky still giving it everything. Stefan sends it past Redlick before the downhill hairpin. He is now up to P6. He was just P9 2 seconds ago. Mr. Spooky and Melly going side by side. Mr. Spooky retakes the win of the race. The lead of the race, even. But Melly gets past him on the straight with some extra curves. Jacob gets past Iceflake. And now Iceflake is left to battle with Spike in the back. When Spike gets past him as well, Iceflake down 2 positions. Spooky again getting past Melly on the main straight now. Let's see if Melly can do anything about that. It looks like it's quite a bit of a gap, maybe a mistake from Melly. Now he's got Jacob to worry about behind him, and these two guys don't go well together. Melly and any of the high-tech boys don't go well together. Iceflake's gonna... Whoa. What was that lag? Spike has said he had some stutters before the... Oh, during the quali. So... That's very unfortunate. Just in the back there, I think I saw Gabby getting past one of the dams of... Yeah, of Ghost Shadows. The two sister teams in F2 having a little scrap as well. We got a good train of cars here though, up from Iceflake, sorry, down to Redlick. P4 to P7. Nothing separating these guys. Spike obviously very experienced, he's been in here for ages. Even before me. Stefan's going to send it down the inside though. Spike manages to hang on around the outside of that hairpin. It's a risky hairpin to make a move in, but if you can make it stick. Redlick curses just before that left-hander, gets past Stefan now. Quangus John is catching up in the meantime as well. Spike and Iceflake going to go side by side again. Iceflake takes the inside, keeps just enough room for Spike there. Stefan gets past Redlick once again, and he gets past, who's that, Spike, and almost Iceflake. He's trying to go around the outside there. Quangus John is now joining into the battle, so now it's a 5-way battle. Melich dropping down to P3, Jacob getting past him. This is going to be crazy. Iceflake still in front of that pack. Stefan all over the back of Spike now. Side by side, he's going to have the outside here, but the inside for the hairpin. Let's see if he can try it again. He is ahead this time. Can he stay ahead? Spike's going to stick around the outside again. Same thing as last lap. Quangus John and Lemming now. Lemming also joining in. Now we're up from P4 to P9. Pretty much all of the points, guys. Spike and Stefan giving it everything. Stefan finally getting through on Spike. Spike's re-centered down the hairpin, touches Stefan there, as you can see. A little bit of contact, 3 wide into the tunnel. Redlick is there now as well. Stefan comes out in front. Lemming and Quangus John make contact. Quangus John gets spun out of the battle. Stefan finally got past those two guys and is now in front. Iceflake has left him a little bit there in all that fighting. Melly and Jacob there, as you can see in front. They're going to be fighting for a while. Spike and Redlick. Oh, and that's Redlick hitting the back of Spike. Spike spun under the bridge, down from a 5-way fight to a 3-way fight now. Oh, Gabby and Quangus John, what a move there. Is Gabby ahead? Oh, yes he is. That was a brilliant move from him. Spike now down to P11, as you can see, but still a close train of cars. Bit of contact there, unfortunately, in that last battle, but we're all good. Let me just... Is the stream all good now? Just so I don't end up doing the rest of it wrong. Oh, this is insane. Who is that? Quangus, Gabby, and Tifosi. Gabby getting forced off wide into the slowdown, losing 3 or 4 positions. I believe that was Quangus who pushed them off. Pull the goat in P15 at the moment, you know. Oh, and that's Redlick. Huge contact. Quangus going to go back of him. Oh, is that a safety car there? That might be a safety car, but Spike and Gabby again side by side into this hairpin. Everybody loves to go side by side into this hairpin. Spike gets ahead. Gabby still in the points though. Was that a safety car there? I'm wondering. That was quite a bit of a crash. Redlick was sideways. Quangus didn't see him because it's a blind corner. Goes straight into the back of him. I don't think it's a safety car. Looking at these guys. Insane racing from Iceflake and Stefan here. Oh, Iceflake going a bit slower. Stefan has to lift off there. Not to rear end him. Much more curves down this straight. Is he going to think about a move into the hairpin once again? He's a bit far back, but he's going to send it. And he stays ahead, but Icy uses a bit more curves. Oh, that was a dangerous move from him, to be fair. I don't know what he's trying to do, curving around the outside there. Stefan unfortunately ended up hitting his rear and just spinning him out, but I don't know if he can be put at blame for that. I mean, it's a pretty weird move to do. Very unexpected for sure. Ice Flake comes out just in front of Gabby now in P8 after that crash. Vic still trying to do what he can to get into the points in P13 currently. Mr. Spooky. He's got about a 5-second gap into the lead. Many got past Jacob, as you can see. They've been going back and forth the whole time. Stefan now driving pretty freely in P4. He's got a massive gap in front and behind. The Lemming in P5. That's a rare sight to see. T-Dash recovered to P6. Same with Spike in P7. They both had a crash, so still a long way to go though. The cars are getting a little bit more spread out now, so I think we're going to go to to Melly and Stefan. It's for the podium. I don't know if Melly made a mistake or something. He dropped back a little bit from Jacob. But yeah, Spooky has quite a big advantage now in the lead, and Stefan gets past Melly now into P3, but Stefan's actually going into the pits already, so Stefan might have been on the softs early on. I believe the strat is, I believe there is a 2-stopper. I think medium soft or medium soft, I'm not sure. But I think most people will be doing a 2-stopper if I'm right. We'll see. Coolman disconnected. If that's on track, that's going to have to be a safety car. But I don't think it was. There are 2 cars close, just under me. I want to see what that is. Ooh, Spike and T-Dash. And then we got Gabby and Ice Flake as well. Ice is just getting past there. Gabby's going to be trying to get the outside line for the hairpin. Ice Flake forces him very wide, but gives him enough room in the track, so it's fine. It's legal. Are we going to see any more pit stops? See who was on softs early on. Ice Flake and Gabby coming very close. They're slowing each other down so much. And that's Gabby getting forced off into the slowdown again in the same corner. Let's go to Spike and T-Dash there. Let's have a look at how these guys are doing. Stefan, after that pit stop, came out in P13. So yeah, I think he was on the softs because he was quite quick. And we've not seen anyone else pit, I don't think. So. Oh, actually, I say that. Who was that? Carol Leclerc was in the pits. And Tifosi. Don't think Mr. Spooky pitted just yet. Jacob still hasn't. And then we got Melly behind who still hasn't as well. Lemming, Spike and T-Dash then. Let's have a look. Another battle. Let's hope it's going to be clean though. No forcing off track. No rear ends. This is a battle for P4. So Lemming onto a very good race as well. And it looks like he has the tyre strategy as well. He's not on the softs because he would have had to pit by now. So he's got some good pace here. Oh yeah, but I think that looks like Lemming made a little bit of a mistake there. Spike just had too much speed and just hit him, but looks all good. Lemming going a bit slower, maybe he's struggling with tyres now, but Spike looks quick. It just looks like he wants to get past him already. As we go into the blind tunnel, we'll see what happens here on the exit. Spike was ahead there for just a moment. But we never know who has more curves for this straight. Yeah, Lemming going wide again. Looks like Lemming's falling off slightly, struggling a little bit. Oh, who was that spun car? Mies. Oh, okay, that's not for positions, yeah. These are blue flags. Spike gets past the Lemming. But the Lemming is going to try to get Spike hit on the big downhill. T-Dash as well. Is he going to send a move? No, keeping it pretty clean for now. Oh, someone just spun there. Lemming? I didn't see anyone hit him. Was that Spike? I don't know, I might have missed that, but that looked pretty clean to me. That's weird. Got a car respawning. It was that. That's Ghost Shadows. In P18 currently, probably missed a checkpoint. Any other battles on track at the moment that we can have a look at? Oh, Vic and Infinite. And then P8, P9. I want to see the pit stops come out though. I want to see who's ahead. So we had Lemming in this fight. Lemming's unfortunately gone. So just T-Dash and Spike left. See, this hairpin is a big overtaking spot, honestly, but always tricky to get it done safely, even. Spike looks like he's managed to defend T-Dash for now, though. I believe this is Spike's first race in like about a year now, probably. We got Carol Leclerc into the pits again, pitting from P17 into P17. It looks like. Not sure what's going on there. Gabby, okay. Gabby's coming to lap him. Gabby's actually in P4 at the moment. We've got loads of pit stops now. Spike and Lemming, sorry, T-Dash, both pitted. Stefan now P7 after some of those pit stops. T-Dash gets right past him on the main straight. Just had a lot more curves from the pits. Vic into the points now as well, into P5 finally, but I think he still needs to pit. So he's going to drop down about probably P11, P12. Oh, okay, yeah, we got a lot of people into the pit lane now, as you can see. Who is in here? We got Mr. Spooky, Mies, Infinite, Jacob, and Melly all into pits on this lap. This is going to shuffle the order a lot. Mies and Infinite, I believe, blue flagged cars, yeah. They will get ahead of Jacob and Melly. I think Melly came out a bit closer to Jacob, honestly, but where is Mr. Spooky? Mr. Spooky is gone. He is far up the road, as you can see here. Gabby in P2 right now. Still has to pit though, of course. So it's not all over here. Yeah, Mr. Spooky with a massive gap. He's on to win this race, and yeah, he's going to be leading the Drivers' Championship after this by 15 points. Hopefully Skittles will be coming back next week though. We're going to have 2 races, or 3 races and a sprint to decide the championship. That's Gabby into the pits. We'll see where he comes out. So Jacob's going to get past him, and Melly. And I believe a few other cars will as well. That's Vic into the pits. Spike, T-Dash, and Stefan out in front of him as well. He's going to be coming back into P7. Honestly, from the back, that's very good so far. There should be more pit stops coming though, I believe. Oh, and I can't even ask for the lap count anymore because we removed texture. Wow. That is crazy. Let me... What lap are we on, Eddie? Out of... Okay, thank you. So we are lap 20 out of 44, so not even halfway through the race yet. Oh, there's contact there just before the pits. Melich and Mies. That is not something you want to see. That is a blue flagged car that should not be getting into the way of the racing drivers in front. That's unfortunate, and Mace is into the pits as well after that. But we're going to pick up with Spike and T-Dash and Stefan this time around. Stay with them for a while. I don't see any other battles going on anywhere. So this is for P4, yeah? Okay. Just outside the podium then. Medic now is under threat from these guys. He could lose the podium because of that incident with the blue flagged car of Mies. Redfield into the pits. Redfield currently in P16, dropped a few positions there. Yeah, Melly on the big threat now. Both Melly and Gabby are hoping for these guys to fight as much as possible. That way Gabby can catch up from behind and Melly can drop off a little bit as T-Dash and Spike. Another crash. T-Dash re-enters into Stefan, who gets sent off the map into the ocean here. And it's just down to Spike left now. And Gabby's going to be overtaking T-Dash. Has T-Dash got some damage here, or what's happened? I think it was just another crash on a straight. Just clips his rear, spins him out, and it's... it's just the same. Oh, T-Dash going for a gap that didn't exist. Causing a little bit of contact with Gabby. Stefan getting past T-Dash into the hairpin. What a brilliant move. Leaves him a decent amount of room on the outside. Let's see what happens into the tunnel here, though. We can't actually see what's there. We can see Stefan stays in front. Spike into the pits now. Interesting. Is he pitting again or what? I thought he's already pitted once. That's very weird. Maybe he's on soft. I'm not sure. Got Gabby leading the train here, though. Stefan and T-Dash still in the fight. Even though they've both been crashed out. But that's going to let Spike just get a free pit stop, basically, I think. He should come out quite a bit in front of this back. Wouldn't vape it. So it looks like good news for Melly. He's got a little bit of breathing room from these guys. They were getting really close to him. Mies has retired as well. Jacob driving in. He's driving alongside other cars, but they're lapped, so I'd say that's cleaner. Oh, Redfield making a mistake, hitting the wall, which sends Jacob as well to hit straight into him. Doesn't lose him much time, though. Oh my goodness, he just went flying on that. Redfield. Man needs to watch out there. Okay, he gets out the way nicely. Not sure what happened here. Just looks like he took off. Just like the Season 7 Pascal Frost incident. Historic moment for this track. Pascal Frost, the first man to fly a Formula 1 car off a cliff. See Lemming. Lemming's still in this. He's been having a really good pace this race. Even though he's been hit and crashed. Still up in decent points, and he's going to be in this fight with the guys ahead. It looks like Stefan is able to hold off T-Dash for now. Lemming and Infinite going side by side. However, Infinite does need to get out of the way. T-Dash going past Stefan. Has Stefan got enough curves? Ooh, he's actually quite a bit short there. T-Dash probably should take the inside here, unless Stefan is going to send it again. No, he's gonna play it safe this time. Stefan has been sending these moves into the hairpin though quite often. Hopefully we'll see one here. I don't think he's actually close enough. He's quite far back. It'd be pretty stupid to send the move from there. Oh, let's have a look. Has anything changed around Spike and P10. Oh, T-Dash going wide. And Stefan into the pits. So again, very mixed strategies all around. There is rain in... We got rain in 13 minutes. I don't know if we're going to hit that, maybe for 1 or 2 laps, but if we are going to hit that, it's going to be definitely fun to watch. Who we got here? We got Melly and Carol. Good friends, used to hate each other, now friends. Unfortunately not racing for position though, as Carol is lapped. Everyone's pretty much spread out all over the track, but now Vic and Quangus, we haven't seen Quangus in a while after that crash early on. So obviously ART need all the points they can for the constructors. And right now MP is outscoring them by not actually that much because Mrs. Spooky's winning. What a great drive though from... I mean, look at this. Gabby, T-Dash, Lemming, Redlick, Spike. You don't usually see these names. It's quite an interesting race today. I mean, T-Dash, yeah, fair enough. You would see him up here, but... Same with Spike, but he's just not been here for a while. Couple more pit stops should be coming soon, I guess. Again, I'm not sure what strategy anyone is doing. It's kind of all over the place. Some people might be trying the one stop. Some people think they're going to hit the rain. Some people aren't worried about the rain. It's going to... Yeah, I'm not sure then. We got Ice Flake, currently in P12. He was driving on the podium earlier, actually. Bit unfortunate for him. Bit of collisions going around in general. Wow, look at this. The pack is literally so spread out. But I'm willing to bet if we are going to hit rain, then it's definitely going to get very interesting. It's only going to be like 2-3 laps at the end, maybe. Mr. Spooky, you can see. Pretty much been leading the whole race, and now he's got wide and big gap. You can see that's Mr. Spooky. Oh, we can't even see Jacob yet. There's Jacob, and there's Manny. So quite a big gap now. This looks like Spooky's race to win. But yeah, like I said, anything can still happen. Still quite a bit to go. But yeah, solid pace from Spooky, honestly. Keeping a good gap in front. Melly was able to put some pressure on at the start. But ultimately, Spooky was just quicker. Gabby now losing T-Dash a tiny bit as Redfield goes into the pits. We can see Carol here. He's not allowed to fight Gabby unless he's been behind for a full, I don't know what it is actually, a lap and a half or 2 laps. I honestly never really understood that rule because as soon as you overtake, do you not just have to give up the position again? It doesn't really make sense. But lapped cars are usually just slower, so. Yeah, Mies, it happened. It's okay. I'm sure it was an accident. How many people we got on? Oh, T-Dash into the pits. Okay. And Vic. So there's the pit stops I was talking about. Is Lemming in infinite for position? No, they're not. So yeah, a few people pitted. I do think the leaders will be pitting as well. I think Medi was into the pits because you can see him in P4 now on the top left. Dropped behind Gabby and Jacob. So I think it's going to be a two-stopper from most of these guys. I don't imagine anyone really doing a one. Or in Carol Leclerc's case, it's probably a three-stopper. Saw him pit twice already on the first 20 laps. We've got Redfield into the pits again. He's on for a four-stopper. Quangus down. Oh, my brain is fried. Quangus John chasing down Vic for a P11. Not a far gap to P10 though. P9 and P10 got Isaac and Lemming just in front here, you can see. So we'll stick with this for now. We got someone else into the pits. There's a yellow car. Yeah, it looks like red lit. So you can see the grid is shuffling like crazy. We've got Spike and T-Dash in front of Stefan now. Carol disconnecting. It's quite an unlucky race from him. I see his car, I think, as well there. Yeah, just a bit unlucky. Saw him get into some crashes, some pit stops. It happens sometimes. But we have Jacob and Nelly. I see there. Oh, okay, we're not that close. They got Saskin between them. So interesting is, I'm guessing Spike has another pit stop to do. Unless he's just caught up a lot. Let me just get the lap count from the race director. What lap? What lap? Out of 42, yeah? 44. Okay. 35 out of 44. So we got about... Oh, okay, we are definitely hitting rain. We have about 8 laps to go-ish. And 4 minutes till rain. A lap is about a minute. So we might be having quite a few laps in the rain. Okay, that's going to be interesting then. I think it's going to stay like this for now, and then they're going to have a lot of people going in for hards, lots of people crashing, lots of people slipping off. So yeah, rain should be at 22 minutes past whatever hour you're on right now. I think. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, it's at 30 past the hour. Okay, we might actually be missing that then. Never mind. It's because of the F2 race time is an hour earlier than F1 on Sunday, so it gets confusing checking the times, but yeah. Unless we have some safety car right now, we shouldn't be hitting rain. But I know that the medium soft strategy is quite popular, but it's also quite hard to make. So I'm interested to see if anybody's going to be struggling with tyres in like the last lap or two. Icy and Lemming though, going at it. Icy getting past Lemming, as we've seen, but Icefake's going to have the defensive line for the hairpin. He's slowing down quite a lot. Stays in front for now though. Sends Lemming the long way around. Farrell Scar there just on the side, as you can see. There's a little track decoration. So yeah, Iceflake, the man who made this track. I don't know if he's won this track. Oh, that's contact, Lemming and Iceflake. Again, the rear end. Oh no, okay. The rear tap just spins him around. Not too bad of a crash though. Lemming and Quangus as well coming together a tiny bit. Infinite in the fight, but actually lapped, I believe. Yeah, he is. How is P15 lapped by P11? That's impressive. Lemming and Iceflake still at it, and there's another crash. Iceflake spun around again by Lemming. Not sure what's going on there. There's a bit of desync. Quangus John gets past both of them now into P9. And yeah, Lemming obviously gets that position in Iceflake. Might be a penalty. Might not be. I don't know. We'll see. After the race. There'll definitely be a few penalties coming out. For sure. Let's try to see what the leader situation is like. Wherever they might be. Is this Mr. Spooky here? Yes, it is. Mr. Spooky and Vic. If only they were together and not one of them was slapped. Mr. Spooky in P1 and Vic currently in P11. So 1-1-1. Iceflake's rage quit. Hopefully not on track. Understandable. Seen him in the wall like 4 times this race. He's probably had enough. And I believe this is Jacob and Melly, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, Melly's right behind Jacob, actually. Okay, let's have a look at that. And Gabby. Gabby in P4 on his second F2 race. It's insane. We could get a close battle for the podium finish. But unless Spooky does something, it looks like he's pretty much got this in the bag. You can see he's like a whole sector ahead of these guys. Stefan with a great drive into P7 as well. Okay. I'm just gonna wait here for Jacob and Melly. Gabby all over the back of Melly now. 2 MPs together again, not in 1-2 but in 3-4. Still alright in terms of constructors, but for the drivers this race is not good whatsoever. Ideally you want Spooky scoring 0 points, but he's scoring the maximum amount of points. I wonder if we have gonna have any team battle here between the MPs. I mean, Gabby's not really a MP driver, he's just a reserve, so is he gonna just try to do the best he can for himself, get a podium? which would be a great achievement on your second race. We are getting near the end of the race, so let me just double check what lap we're on so I know. Okay, Eddie. Last time. What's the lap? What, 41 for Spooky, yeah? 42 for Spooky. Okay, sounds good, thank you. So we got lap 42 for Spooky, which is the current leader. So T-Dash here you can see just starting lap 42. So 3 laps to go, rain in 6 minutes, so we are under no risk of that. Gabby, we missed that, but Gabby got past Melly actually on lap 42. Again, I don't know if it was a mistake from Melly because he's quite far behind already. But if Gabby can do something here, I don't know, maybe if Jacob's tyres goes off, if Spooky disconnects and Jacob crashes, Gabby could be on for a win. But obviously that's probably not going to happen. Starting lap 43 now, so 2 laps to go. Now is when anybody with old tyres should be beginning to struggle. Any last minute pushes for position. Spike, currently in P5 looks like. Don't think he's going to be able to catch this pack in front of him for the podium. Spooky still miles off into the lead. You can see him here. Spooky now starting lap 44, the last lap of this race. And it looks like he is going to win. I really don't see anything happening here. Even if his tyres popped, he still has a big enough gap. Melly's struggling heavily, you can see. I think it might be the tyres. I don't know, he's losing a lot of time. But we're going to see a last lap battle for P2 maybe from Gabby and Jacob. If Gabby can get close enough here. Infinite just getting a little bit in the way there. He's pulled out the way, good. Gabby's got just a few corners left of this race to do something. But even a P3 result as a reserve on your second race is a crazy thing. Redfield spinning out there. I think he might be struggling with tyres a little bit. Looks like Melly's fallen quite far behind and he might even be under pressure from Spike now. And you can see Mr. Spooky coming around the last corner to finally win this race with a brilliant drive from him, honestly. Let's have a look. Gabby gets past Jacob, takes the inside hinge. No, moves over to the outside. We're going to go side by side. Oh, Gabby spun around. Jacob just forces Gabby off in the last few corners. Spike's not going to be able to get ahead. Melly gets past though. Oh, that is so unlucky. Gabby was giving it everything on that final little section. With dead tyres going side by side, all you need is a tiny tap in your car and then you're just spun into the wall. Spike recovered up to 5th, sorry. T-Dash in 6th. Stefan in P7. Redlick, decent race from him in P8. Quangish John gets up to P9 and Lemming gets to score a point in P10. Vic. Disappointing race from Vic. He was not able to get into the points this whole race. You can see quite far behind. I'm not sure. We didn't see any crashes, but I'm sure there was something going on. Doesn't manage to get any points. Oh, looks like his tyres died as well. Tifosi with an overtake on the final battle against the team that's trying to win the Constructors. Mr. Iceman from Tifosi. Vic completely just blowing his tyres, as you can see. Was going like a snail through the last couple corners. Who else we got? We got Redfield, a rookie. Is he going to finish the race? I don't think so. I think he still needs to do a whole lap. Oh well, yeah, Infinite and Redfield and Ghost won't be able to finish the race, unfortunately. I think Ghost, yeah, Ghost having tyre issues. Okay, well, pretty fun race. Oh, the rain is literally coming in 1 minute. If we just had a delayed start by 2 minutes, we would have had rain and dead tyres for these guys would have been insane. Fastest lap goes to Stefan. It's what he does. The MP get a 3-4. I suspect that might even turn into a 2-3 if that penalty gets submitted on Jacob. But again, we've seen Gabby and Melly both in some crashes themselves, so they might have some penalties coming. Mr. Spooky honestly cleared the grid. 20 seconds. Domination. There is no chance he's losing this win. And Spike, first race back, P5. Not bad at all. And he will be driving for Alpine in F1 tomorrow. But, yep, thank you very much for joining. I will try my best to stream again next week. Which is going to be Palomino Bay, and it's going to be a sprint round. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you later.